Well, hey there, my friends. Welcome to my channel, InknWhimsy. I'm Laura Daniels, and I'm here for part 2 of our Scrapbooking 101 Cut Above Kits from Close to My Heart. Last week, I uploaded the video where we assembled the Cut Above Layout Kit September, and we assembled this right here, just as it's shown. This week, we are going to assemble it, but I'm going to add a twist. So I want to give you a peek as to what we're going to be doing with it in this video. I have these photos right here that I want to use. I'm real excited. I think they're going to go really well. However, as you can see, these are not 3x3s, 4x4s. I have a lot of 4x6s, so I'm going to be doing some cutting, kind of deciding where I want to put the photos. I'm going to be using these florals in this stamp set, and it is called Pretty Posies. It was from the last catalog, and this is from the current catalog, Design Elements, and I want to use some splattering. And we are going to be using Sage and Flamingo. So if you're excited, as I am, to see how all this is going to come together, then be sure to go grab your favorite cup of coffee, and let's get started. Well, I can almost guarantee you this is not going to look like the original, but we're going to have some fun putting it together anyways. Okay, so let's start with this yellow base. So we are going to use the tape runner. We're going to put this down over here, about right there. Okay, now we're going to take the pink. Actually, I want to put this down first, I think. I love this color, green right here. And no, I can't put this down until I have this down. Ay, ay, ay. So let's put this down. We will put it about right here, because I want this right here. And the thing is, I want that yellow showing. There we go. Let's try that. All right. A focal point is going to be this lighthouse. It is part of the story of where we went. So I want to put this down. I want it right there in the middle. And I am going to put these flags the way they were in the first layout. I'm moving this. This is where we put the date. But I want to bring in a little bit of green, so that's why I wanted to add that right there. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And we're going to do the flags the exact same way. Well, kind of, sort of. You're having the orange in the middle, and it's a little higher. And then we're going to have these cattywanka. A little cattywanka. Okay, right there and right here. All right, so we got that done. Okay, and now the bottom, I want to put this journaling piece. So we are going to add it to the bottom right here. Okay, and then I want to add my floral cluster. So let's see, these are the pieces. Now these right here, I use the stamp set. Remember I told you I wanted to use this stamp set right here called, every once in a while I look up and go, oh, please tell me I hit record, Pretty Posies. And I colored them in using the blue. I used the True Blue blend, and I did dark and then light, and you can see I left a lot of white space. And then I used the thin cuts to cut it out. I kept some just black and white, and then the yellow, I used the Tri-Blend Gold Yellow Blend. And you can see how I have the medium, and then the light. And it brings out this color really well. Now those are the only 3 that I did. So we will set that aside. And now I especially wanted the blue to bring out the lighthouse right there. Not the lighthouse, the sky. So I wanted to bring in that color a little bit. I'm going to put this white one, and I have a thing with making sure I add a little bit of white. And there is my mom, my sister, and my daughter. They're so little compared to that lighthouse. It was kind of cool, actually. And it was more about the lighthouse, but I'm so glad we got to... Well, why am I covering them up, though, right? That looks kind of silly. So we're going to move these. I want this, like, right here. Yeah. Right there. That looks better. I want to put the yellow... I need to put this down before I put that heart, because I want to draw in some more of the pink. We're going to go right here, and I don't know if you've noticed, the pink has little dots on it, which is nice. I'm trying, I want to show a little more of the, there we go. I like that. All right, and I think we should pop up the heart, because I think it'll just look good. That's why. I think we'll do 2 hearts. I'm going to put this right over there, right on top. And you know what? Oh, I think I need 3, or it is going to sag in the middle. All right. Oh, they're just sticking all over the place except for, oh, there we go. All right, this is going to look good. Okay. We're going to put that right there. Oh my gosh, that just looks cute. Okay, now this says you and me as in 2 people. This is you as in my sister, my mom, and my daughter, and me. So the you is plural. So there. That's how we're going to do that. Now, I want this, yeah, about right there. I think that looks good. All right, now we need to lay this down, and then I'm going to do my stamping so I can kind of figure out where to do the background stamping. I kind of want something. Now remember, this used to be a circle. I cut it in half. I think I want that covering the banner. I'm not sure. It's really neither here nor there until I get it all on there, right? And put flower, and then we want a little bit of blue. Now these aren't permanent. Okay. But I want to do the stamping up there, and that's the reason I just kind of put that there. So we're going to use some sage green. And we're using this stamp right here, and this is from the Design Elements. So let's put this. This comes in every, I almost put it under the flowers. I don't know sometimes. Right here. It comes with every stamp set, and it's perfect to be able to do what we're going to do right here. Now see, I'm going to want that up a little higher. There we go. Yes. So we will fix that. We will fix it. All right, let's do this. So I'm not thinking, we're just going to put it down and see how it looks. I'm going to do an Erin. She does this so simply. She just kind of goes, now watch, all mine's going to stick. Oh, what the heck. Let's just stick it down. She's probably going, home. See, like right there. And, oh, I know what Erin does. Erin does a pencil mark. Oh my gosh, she's so good at this, isn't she? All right. Well, I think it looks pretty. I don't really want to put it here. I could put, what is going down here? I could put a little, should I or shouldn't I? Well, I wouldn't really be able to cover that up, would I? Unless I used a piece of paper. And this is a piece of paper. And I'm going to do a little bit because obviously I don't want to stamp on the yellow. And I'm going to do it just like this. Hold it down. And I want a little bit right there. right there. Okay. All right, that looks good. Was there anywhere else you think I should put some? Well, you don't know what I'm doing over here, so you're of no help. You can't help me. So we'll see. I may add some more. But right now we'll just set this right here. And let's glue this down. So what's the best way to go about this, right? I think we should lay this down first. I know I've already made you nervous. Lightly. I am learning that. And put this down because I want it, and I decided I don't want it on top of it. And I kind of like the idea of it coming off the edge just a little bit. And then this, my half of it, about right there. Because see, that's going to be covered up. And then I want, this is how I'm going to know if I need to move stuff. Right. No, I kind of want it right there. I like that it's over that. I think, oh, I want to pop that up. That'll look good. What do you think? So we're going to put some of these. All right, here we go. There is no coordinated way to take these off and make it look like it's easy. Okay. All right, so let's put this about right there. And then we have this pretty little blue flower. It's one of the die cuts. Not the die cuts, it's a stamp, and I colored it. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it'll look good. All right, now. I want this right here, but I ran out of room with what I'm doing over here, so I am using a flip flap. I almost called it a flip up. I'm using a flip flap, so we need to, and this is part of another place we walked around that has water and boats. I'm not going to say whether it's in this exact location, but it gave me a photo from my flip flap, so I don't want to hear it. Y'all. Okay, now let me see if I remember how to do this right. Can I do it under the photo? Can I go like this? Because that's what I want to do, right? And show a little bit of that yellow up top. I think that looks good. And then I got to make sure it's in the middle. Oh my gosh, this is making me nervous. I am just going to do it. What the heck? Okay, it's peeled. Oh my gosh, I almost thought I did it backwards. All right, so you fold it. Y'all are probably laughing. And how do I do this and keep my head out of the way? I want to go, am I in the middle? Ah! Okay. Oh gosh, let's see. I want to like literally, oh no. I don't know if it's right because I'm trying to stay out of your way. Huh? We're just going to glue this down and we are just going to pray for the best. Oh my gosh, that stressed me out. That's going to go right there on a little bit of the yellow. Okay. All right. If it's crooked, do not tell me in the comments. Okay. All right, so y'all know that I take 30 minutes and I write the story. So I will tell you the story when this is all done, but the story is going to go right there. I don't want you to see it ahead of time because you'll start reading. Okay, this is my sister Lorraine. I mean, the cone to the ice cream goes perfect with the yellows. It's like I planned the pictures for this. I am very happy, very happy. All right, now notice, totally different size photo, but look how it's framing the top half of my photo. You don't necessarily have to have something on the bottom. Girl, it's your scrapbook. You make it work for you, right? All right, and here's my mom. She always has such a pretty smile. Love you, Mom. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to use the other half and bring it down here somewhere. And I want to put, let me think a minute. Y'all are stressing me out. Something like this, because I want it to come down further. Here are the other leaves. I want this, because who needs the chair right there? I think I'm going to stick this down first. Let me see. Oh my gosh, Laura. Let's see. All right, this is what I have to work with. Okay. All right, so I want to put this right here. And I'm thinking I want the yellow because it's kind of bright, so I don't need. And put this right here. I could put the blue. Oh, this is what happens. You have too many little pieces. Put this in the front. Well, something like that. All right, let's just stick it down. So, I think we should do the leaves first. All right, I know I want that right there. Right? And now I gotta remember where I just had everything. So we're just gonna stick this right up here. Yep, I'm already changing it, aren't I? All right, let's put the yellow flower. So I want to bring out this yellow. Well, right there. It can be right next to the edge there. I better put this down. Whoops. Sticking everywhere. I'm going to go right there. Okay. And then I want to stick this down. I may or may not write something on it. You just don't know. Okay, let's put that right there. Bring out the green. Now I have these three. Oh, I also have this heart. Well, let's see. I'm going to have this right here. Cover up the arm of her chair. So let's put that right there. Kind of like that right there. Now let's do this. Let's go right there. I'm going to put this. Oh, I kind of like it right there. And now I have a heart. And the heart is going to be on some dimensionals. So let's see. Oh, I need 3 again. You'd think I would have remembered that the first time. So let's go right here. Okay. Now in the end, I'm going to read you the journaling and we're going to compare this to the very first layout that I did in part 1 video. Okay. So we'll see how drastically it has changed. Oh, I like that right there. All right. Now, this is my photo and I have 2 squares. So that's obviously not going to work. And I'm kind of done with the red. You know, the red right here. I don't even want that in the photo, in the scrapbook layout. So I'm going to go right to the edge of it, right there. That's what I'm going to do. All right, we're going to go just like that. And no, it's not in the middle, but that's okay. I could go like that. I could go right there. I could go right there. Well, I like that. Kind of looks like it's going to be a tab, like some hidden journaling that's not there, because I haven't put any. Now, what did I say now? What did I say? I'm going to put it. All right, it's going right there. I think that's straight. I want to tuck this under a little bit. I don't want it on top of the photo. I want it like right there. Oh, well, that looks good. All right, the last thing to add. Oh, I did that. Oh, now would y'all look what I did? I covered it up. Oh my gosh. Well, now we got to stamp again. Okay, let's do that. I don't want it matching. I could move it down, or I lift it up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The whole point was to have it above it. I just don't know about me sometimes. Now, how am I going to do this and not make a big mess, right? Because I really can't lift it up. It's not. Oh, wait a minute now. Ah! Okay. What did I just say I needed to do? Okay, up where that line is. See, Erin would have done her pencil mark. Now I understand the value of the pencil mark. Well, now I got dark. Well, still. And then I want a little more up there. Oh, this is getting scary now, because now I could like mess up the whole thing. I want to go right there. I just went with it, right? And now, since we're kind of going crazy with this, let's just do it right there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well now I need to add more sticky everywhere. Make sure this will stick down. Let's see, did I like damage the whole thing? Let's lift this up a bit. And don't y'all act like you don't do this same kind of stuff. All right, how's that? Does that look good? It's going down. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I love it. I really do like it. This looks good. This looks good. All right. I'm going to pause the camera because we got to do the thing. I'll be right back. This is the kit right there, right? And it's beautiful on its own. Really, I love it. I love the love sign, the florals, everything looks great. The problem is sometimes when you go to put yours together, you don't have that number of photos, right? You always have the option. You could make one of these squares journaling, or you could do journaling and 3 photos. Journaling over here, right? So that's one option. The other option is to do what I did and just totally change everything except for this right here. So let's look at the first one and compare it and see what I did differently. You ready? All right, here you go. This doesn't look too different, really. Here, I'm going to write Harbor Town, Hilton Head. And I don't know if any of you remember in the first video, I kept calling it Myrtle Beach. You see, this is why at 60, I write things down, because this was not Myrtle Beach. We were in Hilton Head, South Carolina, for goodness sake. It's a good thing I read it before I did it. I really like how the black and white stamped flower looks. Look at how this pops, because I added the splatter in the background, and I added the pop of blue for the blue in the sky. And I used dimensionals. That's another key, is to use dimensionals to stick a little bit of it up. I moved everything up a little higher on this side. I did the flags, but I added the green because I wanted a trio of green. And I gave a little more room here to show the yellow. And then I did my flip flap, which I love. This is my daughter Lauren. You flip it up and you see more of the story. So I love the way that looks. All right. Now let's look. Here is the other side. Now remember, this was a full circle. I cut the circle in half to right there. I did not use the love. And this has the 2 pink pieces on the right hand side. I used one over here. And it has a place for 5 photos. So let's see what I did. Let's watch the magic happen. There it is. So what did I do? Over here, I put the journaling. I use this space for 1 horizontal photo. The pink I put over here, and now look, this doesn't continue all the way up, does it? But what does it matter? I still think it looks pretty. I still have the cluster of flowers here, but I used the other half of the circle. I did a full 4x6 over a square, so you don't have the yellow down here, but that's okay. You have yellow and yellow. And look how the white flower pops, the black and white flower, the little bit of blue, and I did a dimensional with the heart. And I have my story. So now let's take it off so you can see the whole thing. I love it. I'm real happy with it. Let me lift this up, pull it a little closer. I got to tell you the story, read you the journaling, because some of you have said you really value that because it kind of gives you an idea of how you can write your own, tell your own story. All right, so it says, this was the second girls' trip that me, Mom, Lorraine, and I had all taken together. Lauren joined us this year too, which made it all the more fun. It was quite the mix with her being 28 and the three of us all 60 and older. My mom is 85. Doesn't she just look awesome? You know, they say laughter is when your body can no longer hold the joy and it just bubbles out of you. If I had to describe our time together, that's it in a nutshell. Simply put, happy hearts. In these photos, we decided to visit Harbor Town, that's the name of the town, to see the lighthouse and for Lorraine to get some ice cream at Cinnamon Bear. The weather was absolutely beautiful. With the sky so pretty, you wanted to reach up and touch the clouds or just sit and take in the view. And we did just that. We walked the beach, we walked down the length of the pier, we took in the boats in the harbor while we sat in the rocking chairs, and then enjoyed delicious ice cream cones at Cinnamon Bear. What could be better? Well, we laughed some more. And we did. We laughed a lot. All right, my friends, I hope that you're enjoying this new series. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget about the playlist in the description, because it'll take you back to my intro and the very first layout we did using the starter floral bundle. In the comments below, let me know, have you ever been to Hilton Head? What's your favorite place to go? And what were you inspired by with this layout right here? Well, until we meet again, my friends, God bless. Have an incredible day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next month for this series. Bye-bye.